All right, what is going on, guys? My name is Joe Dickinson. I'm super excited to shoot this video right now because we're going to be unveiling and showing you guys what we've been working very hard behind the scenes on. It's a marketing system. It's unbelievable. It's super powerful. It's super user-friendly. It does like everything under the sun for the advanced marketer, and it's also really, really easy to plug and play for someone who's a total newbie and doesn't even really know what, say, a capture page is. And if you're listening to me, you don't even know what that is. That's all right. We're going to explain it to you in just a second. So what I want to do is I want to bring you through a demo account. Actually, we set up for the company Pruvit. So you'll see obviously Pruvit specific pages here. If you're with another company or you're watching this video, we can of course make a custom system for you. Or there might be a system already rocking and rolling for your company for what it is that you're promoting. So I want to just go through this system, but I want to show you guys the capabilities of what this system does and how cool it really is. So obviously you log in, and we're going to get in here. And by the way, I have a little list here of things I want to make sure I cover. So shorter video, so just go through this. I'm going to run through everything. So obviously the dashboard's right here. It looks really user-friendly. Shows your leads today, the leads the last 7 days, 30 days, etc., your total contacts. So it's very user-friendly to be able to navigate through this back office, which is nice. Here's the main URL. This link right here is pretty much your default page, and you guys can set this to whatever it is that you want. All right, so this one, for example, the subdomain is myketofuel.com. So for me, I could set this to be jdickinson.myketofuel.com or johndoe.myketofuel.com. You see what I'm saying? So this is always displayed here. You can go ahead and share it to these social platforms, whatever you want. You can literally click and share. You can select what page you want your URL to go to. So here's a bunch of links right here. You guys can see, some blog pages. Here's a nice little tour page for Pruvit. Here's a capture page. So you can set what you want your default link to send people to. Now keep in mind, you guys have a ton of different links that you can use. It's just cool to be able to have one main one here, right? So that's number one. I want to show you guys kind of what the dashboard looks like. You have your quick system training right here. So everything's plug and play. Your new leads and whatnot are all right here. New leads and activity, when they came through, etc. So really cool stuff. So there's the dashboard. Now, when someone gets their system, the first thing they want to do is configure their site. So pretty much if they go into basic setup here, and I'm just going to, like I said, just run you through this so you can see this stuff. You guys can see, and this one's obviously for Pruvit, so here's a Pruvit replicated username. So this would go right here. Company ID, if you guys have like a distributor ID number, you can add that in here. You can give yourself a site title or give your entire system a site title, your blog a site title you can create in here depending on what package you're on. You can go ahead and get lead and system alerts. So every time a lead comes through, you can set it up where you'll not only get an email saying, hey, Joe, so-and-so opted into your capture page, or you can also set up a text message as well, mobile phone email for SMS text alerts. So literally all you do is you go down here, you find your provider, and then you pretty much enter in, or you follow these instructions, you enter that in right here, and then and you click enable, and then you will go ahead and actually get text message notifications saying, hey, listen, so-and-so opted in. So really, really cool stuff. You can upload your photo. You can go to your social links and add them. This is super important because in some of the funnels, like for example, these Pruvit funnels, we integrate social media links. So you can integrate your Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, etc. And then that way in your funnel, or when you enter your links in here, these will auto-populate into the funnel. So if anyone clicks them, the system will pretty much pull your username or your links from here and automatically send the rep to get connected with you. So it's literally so plug and play, which is really, really cool. All right, so let's go back here. So you guys get the picture here. You can personalize, obviously, your stuff, right? Now let's get into my marketing pages. So let's go to my links. So here's where all the links are going to show up. And by the way, we're constantly making new pages. You guys can make your own pages, which is really cool. But let me show you something pretty sweet. So here's the main website link. Now keep in mind, this is for Pruvit, obviously. So if you're a Pruvit rep, this is great. You're getting to see everything. So here is a capture page we made. Pretty cool, right? So this right here could be like jdickinson.myketofuel.com or your username.myketofuel.com. And you can, of course, make your own domains masked to that, etc. So if you share this on your Facebook, for example, and someone gets to this page and they're saying, what's this weird salt that does over 20 million in sales in the first 6 months? They click here, boom, that's where they opt in. Pretty cool, pretty simple, right? So when they click through, let me see if this lets us go through. Yeah, you can't do that. See, it'll hit you back with an incorrect email. So let me just go ahead and jump back here. So that's your capture page, right? Now what happens is when someone opts into that, right, they're then going to go to the tour page. So this, let me show you guys this. So after someone opts into that page, they're going to get brought to the Prove It Tour page that we made up. Now, like I said, we can make unlimited pages. You guys can make your own pages. Here's just a really good Prove It page we put together. So it's cool. When someone opts in, this is the back end. So it gives you a lot of really good Prove It information on here. Now it's loading a little slow because we have the screen share going on, but you guys can kind of get a sense of what this thing looks like. Pretty cool. Now I want to show you guys how this is integrated. So you see these buttons here? This is where your picture would go, and then here's where your social media links would go. So you guys, when you added in your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, it would automatically auto-populate into here, right? So it's pretty cool, as well as your phone number. So it'll all go right in here, which is pretty sweet, and then you're good to go. Now, if someone clicks, I want more info, it'll go to the next page here. So get the full story. So this is a bigger overview, and we can follow this same pattern for your company if you guys are in a different company, or we can make something similar to this. This works quite well. And then right here, yes, take me to the next step. This is where they would sign up. Now that username for your company you plugged in, that will send them right here. So you can see freesample.proveitnow.com. Boom, right to the replicated website. So you guys get a sense of how this thing works. Pretty cool, right? And it auto-populates everything. So there is a capture page, and then it goes to your tour page. Now you could have a bunch of different pages going to this tour page. And here's your blog, for example, right? So you guys can actually, depending on what package you're on, you can actually write your own blog post. Let me show you this really quick. This is really cool. Helps you guys get ranked in the search engines. People can find certain things, especially if you're with a company you can blog about a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool. So literally underneath every single blog post, and you can customize this, put your picture, change the background, etc. But literally, you can have at the bottom, things like this where people can instantly contact you if they read an article that they like, etc. Pretty cool stuff. So that's a blog. So let me jump back over here to the lead capture pages. All right, so here we go. Let's show you a couple of these. Here's the default lead capture page. Here's another Prove It lead capture page that we made. So this is pretty cool. We can make literally everything under the sun, or anything under the sun, and push it into every person in these companies' systems. So here's another Prove It pre-capture or lead capture page. So something simple. Now when someone opts in, once again, they'll go to that Prove It tour page that you guys saw. So what's cool is you see here, and you guys have separate links. See how this link is different than this link? You could have 7, 8 different campaigns all at once going. And what's cool is you can edit where you want these to go. So say you want to just have someone opt in and go right to your Prove It page or right to your company page. You can just simply edit that and click on what page you want them to go to after they opt in, or do a custom redirect and enter, username.yourcompany.com. You see what I'm saying? Pretty cool. You can also assign, and we'll get to this in a second, what email campaign you want to get linked to this prospect. So you can literally you can create email campaigns and then select what email campaign you want to push out based on that page. So really, really simple. It's okay. Here's this capture page. I want to go into this tour, or to these pages afterwards. Boom. And I want it to be set to, let's say, the MailChimp campaign. See what I'm getting at here? Here's some more basic templates you guys can use. Same kind of thing. Let me just show you an example. Here's a page right here. So, like I said, just a basic work from home, and you guys have all these things loaded in there. All right, let it load up here. And you can see, just simple and easy. People can pop in right here, and then this will register right into your back office, which is pretty cool. Here's another one. So pretty cool stuff. So let me go ahead and get back in here. Here's where you can build your own pages. Super powerful. All right, self-explanatory. You guys can see templates here. You can customize them, do what you want to do, which is pretty sweet. Bunch of templates you can use. Here's the blog. You guys can make, and get your blog set up. New blog post. Super simple and user-friendly. Title, summary, content. Upload your image, and then boom, instantly makes it. So super plug and play. Let's jump over to email, text, and voice. This is another really cool one. You guys can go ahead and make full-blown email campaigns, so you can set up your own. You can link Aweber if you want. We are working on some more integrations, but you can also do the autoresponder all through here. So awesome autoresponder service, by the way, we have built into this, which is really cool. So you guys can see how simple this is. You can also set up text and voice broadcasting, which is pretty cool. Remember that capture page I showed you? Let me see if I can find one here. Okay, here you go. So remember this. Say you had this one rocking, right? Someone put their name, their email, and their phone number. You could literally have it where your system would send them an instant text message right to their phone saying, hey, Joe, I see you're checking out some Pruvit stuff. Would love to give you more information. I just want to let you know there's a real person behind this. Text me if you need anything. The text message will actually go ahead and get sent right to them instantly, which is pretty cool. You could also set it up where they get a phone call. Literally, and they, odds are the prospect hasn't really seen anything like that. As soon as they opt in, a couple seconds after, their phone's ringing. And you could have a pre-recorded message saying, hey, this is Joe. I see you're looking at your stuff. Hit me up if you want more information. And the cool thing is the phone number it dials from is actually your phone number. So they could call you right back, which is pretty cool. So that's really, really powerful. You can also, by the way, have really cool things as well, where you can set up, and you guys have probably seen this, like text Joe to 575757 or whatever. You can put business cards or drop cards out like that. And what'll happen is you can set it up where if they text, or a keyword to a certain number, you can then have an automatic message go back. So step 1, create your message. Step 2, and you can add it to a specific landing page. Or you can send out a text broadcast, which is pretty cool. Like I said, where people can go ahead and literally text a keyword to a certain number, and then you guys can send them a text message right on back. Really, really powerful stuff. So that's all integrated into this system. Let me show you the contacts and leads. Pretty cool. You can go here and go to the contacts page, and you'll be able to see, hold on one sec, all of your contacts load up. You also can click on them and get detailed information on them, which is really, really cool. Keep track of them. Now, this is a really cool feature right here. A lot of you guys, if you're sampling out products or you're getting them on a three-way call, etc., you can keep track of all this stuff not only through the notes, but you can set up a score system. So you see they have a total score of 21. Ultimately, you want to get every prospect to a score of 100. So what happens is, like I'll give you an example. If you sampled product and you click save, watch what happens. Now, hold on, scroll down here. They just jumped up to a score of 71 because if you sampled someone's product, they jump up 50 points. Now, a lot of you guys sending samples out and whatnot, you can keep track of each contact and if you did that, right? And you want to get them to a score of 100. Maybe it's, get on a call with an upline, so spoke with upline. Really cool stuff, and we can customize this scoring, which is super cool. Keeps track of everyone. You can add more information. You can click to call, click to SMS, send them a personal email, immediately get a hold of them right through your back office, which is really, really cool. So let's go back here. You can go ahead and do a warm market invite, which is pretty powerful. If you know a friend, you want to pop their information in right here. Boom. You can send them an instant email. Really, really cool stuff. You can, customize that scoring system. So maybe you want to have sample your product be 75 points or whatever it is for your company. We can set that up pretty much. Top scores, you can look at your top prospects. You can also track all of the emails. So, all the emails clicked, you get full analytics behind everything. We integrated that, which is really cool. So you can literally be able to see clicked links from email messages, which is powerful, which brings us right into site analytics. You can go here and track all of the views on your sites. I mean, guys, this thing literally does everything you could want it to do, which is really cool. Let's just go ahead and load this up here. So you can see 5 visits. You can see where they're coming from. You can actually see what keywords people are searching and landing on your blog, where they're coming from with regards to their demographics. So really, really cool. You can break it down, obviously, by page as well. So if you go to pages here, check this out. Boom, what pages are hitting the most, what are firing the most, which is pretty cool. Unique page views, obviously, so how many different people are looking at it. Marketing tools here. You guys want a split test? No problem. If you don't know what split testing is, that's okay too. Here's what'll happen. You know those 2 Pruvit capture pages I showed you, the one with the question mark and the one with the video? So what you could do is you could say, you know what, I want to run a Facebook ad or a solo ad and see what capture page is converting better. So you could literally make a split test here and see Pruvit lead capture 2 and Pruvit lead capture page, 1 or whatever pages you want here. And you could go ahead and save this and then watch what happens. This is pretty cool. Let's go to, click on this link. So watch this. This is awesome. Open link in a new tab. So this is the link that you'd send, say, a Facebook ad to or whatever you're doing. Watch what happens here when when I refresh this page. So it's kind of like a click, right? So it's on this page first. Now watch this. As long as I set it up right, it should go to a different page. Boom. And then once again, the next click. Boom. So you guys can track back and forth. what actually works, all from one link that you just generated. Pretty cool. So you can split test. You can also do ad tracking in an opt-in widget. If you guys buy solo ads and stuff, you want to make sure that the guy isn't BSing you. You can actually do an ad tracking to see how many unique visitors and stuff are coming through that. So you know, are they actually sending them to real visitors? And you can track all that. So you're not just getting their tracking, you're getting your tracking too. It's how we've actually busted a lot of solo ad people who weren't really telling the truth, right? So pretty cool stuff. Also, if you guys are a WordPress person or whatever, you can make your own little opt-in widgets and actually have it linked right to this system. So build a little opt-in form and embed it somewhere else. If you guys have your own blogs, etc., you can do that right through here. Resources and training. This thing comes with full-blown resources and training like Facebook training, attraction marketing, Instagram training is all coming, Snapchat training is all coming, the whole 9 yards. So not only do we give you guys the best system under the sun that's plug and play, that's highly customizable and does more than really anything else out there, we're going to give you the training and your team training on how to actually go leverage it, how to share it, how to, do cool different things. So really powerful stuff. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything that I wanted to show you guys. I think we're good, but as you guys can see how simple and easy this thing is to use, how simple and easy it is to go here to build different things, to get your links out there, to keep track of all your leads. And by the way, like if for some reason, someone is on your page again in 2 days, you'll get a text message or an email. Hey, so-and-so visited your site again. So you guys can see who's hot. We also, too, by the way, the site analytics, we can track how long people were on certain pages too. So if you create your own page and or your own funnel, right? And one page is more product based and one is more compensation plan based, you can see how long they were on, say, the compensation plan video or the compensation plan page versus the product page. If they're on that one a lot longer, their hot button is probably the compensation plan page, right? And then if they're all over the product and the videos, that's probably more of the product page. So you guys can sense and see what your contacts are all about, and jot a note down and say, hey, listen, Rob is super into the product, or Jimmy is super interested in the compensation, or Susie loves a little bit of both. See what I'm saying here? And you can instantly call them, send them a message, etc. So that is the overview of what this system can do. We're super excited about it, fired up about it. Any questions, of course, reach out, and let's get it rocking and popping. All right, talk to you guys in a bit. Thanks. Bye.